Good morning. You are all writing your Wilder speeches and have delivered them or are delivering them soon in your English classes. And as a teacher, I believe in engaging in whatever I'm asking my students to do as best I can. So it felt like a good opportunity to be in it with all of you and take on a chapel speech. For those in my English classes, feel free to use my own rubric on me for this speech. Lately, I've been dreaming about the Golgi apparatus, which you can see on the slide here. In case you're not familiar with what this is, or which may be the case for some faculty, it's been quite a while since you were in a science class. Thank you to Ms. Sacco for the helpful diagram. This may seem a bit odd, given that I'm an English teacher, or really, it's pretty odd to be dreaming about the Golgi apparatus, even for a science teacher. But this is typically how my ideas come to me, so bear with me. We are moving into metaphors now, and here's where my English teacher background comes in. The Golgi apparatus is the part of the cell that packages and processes proteins and lipids. You can see that its form, with its layers and folds, it's perfectly suited to its function as a kind of factory within the cell. The relationship between form and function is well documented. Ever since I took AP biology when I was a student here at Brooks, I've been fascinated with how the structures of the human body can teach us so much wisdom through the genius of their design. The thing about the Golgi apparatus is that it can't be fully understood in the genius of its form and function without reference to the cell as a whole, and an understanding of how it supports the process of our aliveness. Similarly, and here's the metaphor part, we need relationships, we need connection, we need community to fully express, to be received, appreciated, and understood in our own unique genius, our own forms and functions, our own specific contributions to the whole. One of the most powerful forces that connects us as human beings is our capacity to create. When we think of creative geniuses, there's often a focus on the individual who is blessed with something that the rest of us non-geniuses don't seem to have. I believe that this is patently false, and that this narrative serves to disempower us as people who have so much to offer this world at a time when it deeply needs each of our expressions of genius to help us move out of the cycles of violence and hatred that continue to cause immense suffering, pain, terror, and fear in our country and globally. Genius, which to me simply means our ability and willingness to create with love, care, and intention. Whether that is a photo that we take of our friends to commemorate a moment of joy, a line of poetry, adding that final brushstroke of color to the painting that lifts the whole composition, telling a joke to a friend on the way to the dining hall, or taking a winning wrist shot across the slot on the ice in a hockey game. Yes, I read a hockey game recap on the Brooks website for that one. Shout out to the writer of that phrase. The alliteration is too good. We are creating all the time, and I believe there is a unique pattern that we impress upon each moment of living, an impression that only you can make as you engage with this gift of life that we've all been given. There are billions of ways to do this, each one different from the next. Each one is needed. And we do this by being most authentically who we are. Brooks is a place that will mirror these brushstrokes of genius that you each carry back to you. I believe this is one of the secrets to our mission of creating the most meaningful educational experience of your lives. You will be seen in your unique genius. And if you don't feel like you've been seen yet, you will be before you leave here, if you're open to it. A friend will tell you how much receiving your text meant to them when they were going through a difficult time. A coach will praise how you cheered up the whole team through that small comment you made that you thought went unheard. A teacher will tell you how that simile sang off the page of your essay. The trees will mirror your shine through the quiet rustle of their leaves as you pass by. The lake will show you the colors of your own soul as the sun sets. You contribute to this community through your presence and way of being. And as you engage here, the opportunity exists for you to learn about the power that you have to shape this world that we share. For it is not just what you accomplish alone, but the unique genius that you weave into the collective, how you relate to and support the world as a whole that will make the difference. That will be your legacy. I feel that rather than leading us into more separation, division, and focus on the individual to the detriment of the collective, reconnecting with our own creative spark naturally leads us back to each other, back to community, back to service in support of the whole, back to love in action. And last week, Roberto Lugo blessed us with such a powerful example of this through his incredible work. Our world needs new templates, new shapes, new Golgi apparatuses for packaging and expressing the energy of care and compassion rather than fear. Those templates, I believe, are not going to come from individuals acting in isolation. They will come from those who are courageous enough to share their wisdom and vision, humble enough to join together with those equally courageous enough to listen, to truly listen, and bring forth their own creativity to grow what is shared into something new together. Creativity moves us out of fear and into love, for it is the mechanism by which we can experience our own life force in motion, our hearts alive with new songs to sing for and with humanity. So let your heart sing in the ways that it wishes to. Know that each moment of your presence here is creative, whether anything tangible comes of it or not. Who you are being matters. Your intentions matter. Be mindful and intentional about what you wish to create around you, for you are always creating. Hold onto your vision for what you wish for our world. You can begin to create the building blocks for it right here, right now, in this moment, through allowing your own unique genius to come alive and reflecting the genius of those around you, so they know that they too are seen, heard, and appreciated. It is an honor to witness all of you, to mirror your genius, and to work alongside you as we build these new possibilities together. Thank you.